Basically, if I were to sum up success in one phrase, it would be this: successful people do what unsuccessful people will not. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Monday edition with me, your host, Marcus. This is a channel that is dedicated to people that are self-employed, want to be self-employed, and really anyone who's just looking to be and have and find more success in their life. Okay, on today's episode, we're gonna be talking about spectating, watching people live. Okay, now at some point in time, you probably gone to a baseball, basketball, or football game, and did you notice while you were there that there is oftentimes 100 times or even 1,000 times more people in the stands than on the field, the court, or the diamond? Why is that? Okay, and also just a quick little life tip I've learned too, that most people sit in the stands in life as well. It's not just, this doesn't just relate to sports, okay? And the main purpose of this video is that you gotta stand out, you gotta separate yourself away from the crowd if you're gonna find success being self-employed, whatever you're gonna do. But I'm gonna get more into that in the video later on. But back to my original question, why are there 100 or even 1,000 times more people in the stands versus people on the field? Okay, I think it goes down to three things, okay? I think it's that it's riskier to be on the field, okay? You have the chance of messing up in front of a lot of people and looking down. I know a lot of us are afraid of being embarrassed. Remember, I've said before on previous videos, I think that you can't care what people think if you're gonna be successful, right? You gotta just do your own thing, okay? Second, it's harder, okay? There's more barriers to entry when you are trying to be on the field, okay? You've gotta go through a certain process. You gotta get your coaches to like you and sign off on you, things like that. It's harder. Okay, so it's riskier and it's harder. And also I think it takes more of an investment to get on the field, all right? You've got to do more. You got to go to practice. You got to be disciplined on a daily basis. You have got to compete at a very high level all the time. It's very hard, okay? This is why I think it's easier to be in the stands than it is to be on the field, okay? Now, it may be riskier, it may be harder. It may take more of an investment to be on the field. But as you can see, these people, and this is a metaphor, the people who get out there and actually are willing to take the risk and take the hard road end up having the easy path and getting the rewards and results that they want in their life, okay? I want to say this as it relates to you, okay? That this is a very important point, is that the crowd has nothing for you, okay? A lot of us are standing around looking at, oh, what is this guy doing? What's that guy doing? What are they saying about me? What are they doing? You know, it's got to get to the point where, like, if you're going to win, you've got to figure out how you're going to stand out and score, okay? And get the money or get whatever the person you're trying to work with, okay? For example, this is what I did. I've been successfully self-employed for 4 years now, all right? One of the clients that I have, all right, and one thing I've learned being self-employed is that you cannot go a traditional route. You cannot sit in the stands when it comes to getting clients, okay? You can never score a goal. You're never gonna get a basket. You're never gonna get a hit if you do not get out of the stands and take a chance, okay? You gotta take action. You gotta be willing to risk yourself to get better. For example, this is what I did. One of the clients that I still have right now, I went to their house and dropped off a resume in their mailbox. I walked over there. They were in my neighborhood. I walked over there and I was like, this is what I want. Okay, I saw their ad online. The normal route would be to see the ad online, just apply to the application or electronically. That does not work. I've gotten almost no jobs from just purely applying for a job like that. I've gotten a few, but not a lot. Most are either referral or I had to do something, okay? Now, this is what I mean. How can you, on this Monday, well, you're self-employed, let's say you're at work, you're part of the 70% of the U.S. population who wants to, you know, be self-employed, 100%. I've been 100% self-employed for 4 years now. I haven't had a job in 4 years to the point where it's better. Honestly, it's better. I feel more free. I feel happier than I would if I had to go into a job every day. Okay, and if you look at it, anybody who's truly successful, you think about it, they're usually self-employed. Now, why is that? It's because if you work a job, you don't have control, you can get fired anytime. That's not success, all right? So you gotta be able to control your output, but that'll probably be a topic for another video, okay? But let me ask you on this Monday, how can you stand out? How can you come out from the stands and put yourself out there? Okay, now I'm gonna warn you, it's gonna take a lot more effort and output, but there is a reward for all this, okay? You do reap what you sow, all right? So I just want you to think about that today and know that. Is it worth your while to get out of the stands and onto the field, okay? Because I know if you're watching, you probably want a fulfilling, happy life, but it's gonna take a willingness to look bad in front of others to go out there and to win, okay? It really does work, okay? Because remember, it goes back to successful people do what unsuccessful people won't. Successful people are willing to say, I'm gonna go on the stands, I'm gonna test my luck against the competition and see myself, okay? There's a lot of things you got to do to be successful. One of them is we got to stop spectating. Okay, watch or be watched. Okay, everyone has to spectate at some point in life. You have, by default, you have to watch other people do. But I'm saying let's lessen the amount of spectating. Okay, for example, back when I was younger, I used to watch college football and basketball. I used to spend all day watching college football. It's disgusting how much time I used to spend when I was like 15, 16, watching College Game Day, and then watching all these football games that didn't really do it. I was a spectator, and in a lot of sense, I'm a spectator now, but we got to come out of that, okay? I think as my life has gone on, I've done less spectating in terms of just just being on the sidelines in life. Okay, you got to take action if you're going to win. Get off the sidelines, okay? This is what I'm saying to you. Get off the sidelines, okay? Get into the game and take a risk. You're going to make mistakes, but it's worth it, all right? Though you don't want to live with regret, okay? Because guess what? You may delay, but time will not. Get out there. Put your jersey on and get out there, okay? If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and family. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on my respective channels. And lastly, as always, unsuccessful people, they make decisions based on their current situation. You know what? It's easier to just sit back and sit in the stands. Doesn't cost as much. It only cost me $5 to get into the game. But guess what? Successful people, you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be. Okay, you know what? I actually want to be on the field, and I'm willing to do the hard stuff it's going to take to get me onto the field and stay on the field so I can score. All right? Because guess what? Spectating is not going to lead to life you want. Look around, because most people are spectating and most people are not getting what they want. Get off the field, get onto the field and start winning. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.